Welcome to the Magic City, the football capital of the South, Birmingham, Alabama, home to the UAB Blazers, and the fans here have been eagerly anticipating this clash. Today, two teams get set to square off in an interconference battle in the American. As we'll see, the winners of three straight, the Rice Owls, taking on the UAB Blazers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Rice ready to kick it off and get this game started. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So UAB's offense will take the field first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinator coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. They'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
They go to the draw. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. The Blazers will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So Rice's offense will get the ball for the first time. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. And when you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback works his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take it.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The RPO fire complete to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Still in the pocket and fires over the middle. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to put it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Soft spot in the middle. They got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready.
There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Blazers are in the hurry up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload. Oh, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Blazers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Jackson gonna throw it. Gets it out fast. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. It'll be third down long.
Third down coming up.
From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Blazers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Power football with the run. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. The Blazers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The give on the option. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a crease. It's Rodgers. All right, guys, let's look at the situation for UAB. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
And the whole building gets excited because transfer pool is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going on the transfer pool.
And the Blazers headed quickly to the line.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
The Blazers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll send the back in motion. Pocket breaking down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Jackson will throw. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And that's now their 3rd sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front 7. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
He'll field the punt. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return. They'll try for a fair catch. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first. And, man, what they can do on 2nd down here. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll pull it on the read. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Handoff from the gun. Find some fresh air. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
2nd down coming up.
They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Stands in and takes the hit. Pass is incomplete. And by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the right. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Fine play action. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 30. He's at the 20. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. And they were most fortunate to catch up to him there. He almost turned that into a pick 6.
Man, and he had a convoy, too. As soon as he had the ball, he just looked around him. There was just a lot of open green, and he took off. Great job by his teammates on defense getting downfield and setting up some blocks.
And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a 1st and goal after the pick. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls.
Number 36.
A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Man, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Ole Miss looks like an old punching bag out there today, and any way you slice it, this fan base, heck, this coaching staff just didn't expect that. They're trailing by 17.
Oh, he's got some space. Oh, he got loose. Shoved out of bounds after a big game. They'll mark it at the +42. And the Blazers racing to the line in the hurry up.
First down.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Blazers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. And the Blazers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. The play action fake. Quick strike complete. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. The Blazers decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Finding open areas. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Owls come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Toss sweep to the right. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short.
Second down coming up.
He'll do it himself. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now he's looking to throw it. Got his man quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
The 16-yard line. Brings up second down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Tries to get it on the ground. Shakes off the defender. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
On downs.
Jackson will throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin side. My goodness.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And the Blazers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Makes the catch. It's Hall. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
On the play. Brings up third down.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
The Blazers will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points, but they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in the ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Here's the punt high into the air. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, UAB. Nice catch and good work after that. Get it into the end zone.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
10, UAB 7.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
And the Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. After the big first down sack, it's 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Firing to the right, complete. And boy, is too close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires one high and deep. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Jackson gonna throw it. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
I'll tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Blazers will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Finding an escape route. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10.
Timeout, Rice.
The run from the shotgun.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add them down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Off the play fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down.
They got to find something. They got to get in the rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the gun, the ground game. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Jackson will throw. Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these two teams thus far there in Birmingham. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Protective Stadium.
We're just about ready to start the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too.
Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Rice rushes to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. They're facing a 3rd down. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll send the tight end in motion. To the ground to try to move the chains. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. On 4th down, going to the air. Throwing right. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. To the air on 1st down. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they hoped for. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
How about that? They knew this defense was good defending the pass. That had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop a coverage. You don't get many balls thrown your way, but when you do, you want to make sure you take advantage, showing off the athletic ability, showing the hands. The big defensive lineman comes up with the INT.
Jackson gonna throw it. Here's a heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
The Blazers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run play action. Bring in the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
This poor quarterback has been running for his life. He has never been able to get his feet set, stare downfield, and try and pick this defense apart because he's constantly throwing pressure in his face.
Punt is on its way. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after it. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And how about the offense, man? You run a little play action. I can just tell you, third and long, as a pass rusher, I'm going to get the quarterback. I don't care about the play action. I'm not biting on it, and neither did the defense.
Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
He's snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. Jackson will throw. Under fire. He took a hit as he could and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And the Blazers will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man on the right. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Owls in a good spot here with second and short. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Slam down again, and they They tried to just grind out this first down in 2 straight plays. They have been denied. Punt is on its way. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
The Blazers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Jackson gonna throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
And the Blazers line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Off the play fake on first down. They haven't really been able to line up this scoreboard. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe line, 48.
Your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable. This defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
The Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd down.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Gets the toe down, but didn't go forward at all. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Going to the ground. Runs for the tackle. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Running back searching for a hole. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Rice has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stance of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Gonna run it. It's Rodgers. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Blazers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Here comes the heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Missed the connection on 2nd. Now looking at a 3rd down. Rushes on him. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front and how good their pass rush has been.
And the Blazers will send out the punt unit.
On to kick it away.
Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. And some room to work. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. There he goes. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Rice rushes to the line.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Field goal is good. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Jackson will throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
The Blazers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds his tight end. Stumbled to the ground. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down into 7.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Going to the running game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Blazers will hustle to the line. From the gun on 3rd down. He'll heave it deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Blazers will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the 1st down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the direct snap, it's Hicks. Slithers into space. Got the 1st down and more. Brought down at the 20-yard line after they're ripping off the big play. The defense uses a timeout. They want to make sure they have the right call here.
UAB.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Hicks. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need 1 more yard on 3rd down. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Owls. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Ole Miss needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Oxford behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback.
Jackson gonna throw it.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Kentucky. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Quick completion on the out. They'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. They'll try to run for it. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's rolling. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Clock's running and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pocket bringing down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger and down he goes at the 41. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's taking a deep shot. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.